Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, make sure that you hit that thumbs up. Make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how this video resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and little notification bell. And as always, you can share this with somebody who needs it. Maybe they're questioning something. All right, so this video is for the star sign of Aquarius. I'm not putting a placement on Aquarius, but this is also a past life soul message, something from a past life that you need to know to help you on your journey in the now present moment. All right, a soul message. All right, so I'm sending everybody some healing, love, and light with this Palo Santo. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this to the side. All right, so we're going to do here, Aquarius, is pull a door. What should the door look like into this past life? What does the door look like into this past life? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What does this door look like for Aquarius into this past life? Okay, birth. Birth. Another gateway appears in view. A new life was unfolding with blessings to you. See, there's like a bunch of steps there. So in this past life, you're going through a door, maybe coming into when you were born, something about when you were born, or doing some sort of a rebirth in this past life. I'll show you the back of it. Alrighty, so let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. We have Jude's song, a reminder for even the most hopeless of causes, you can find peace within the strangest places. So that's what I see for you. So let's go ahead and pull the number that was on that door that you walked through into this past life. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we have the number on that door for Aquarius? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we have a number on that door for Aquarius? Okay, well, we have a number 55. And we have adventure, and your door was blue. In the center, we have like a teal color, which is that chakra between your throat and your heart. So 55. So you could have passed away when you were 55. The year you were born could be 55. You could be born. Oh, and look, rebirth. 1655 could have been the year that you're going into. We have birth and rebirth. So you, and then we have teaching and learning, spiritual career. 5778 could be significant. Rebirth. So in this past life, you could have, from the time you were born, been walking a path, perhaps explaining about transformation, using your voice for transformation, been walking some sort of a specific adventure for yourself, always looking for a new adventure. We have the double number 55, which talks about tower moments. It talks about changes. It talks about revelations that brings changes. Sometimes it's wanted changes. Sometimes it's not wanted changes. So in this past life, Aquarius, you have experienced a transformation, a profound change, a profound revelation that has triggered you into a rebirth, birthing a new version of yourself. All right, so that is what I see intuitively. So let's go ahead and read what number 55 means for you. This card indicates a need to see your life as an adventure. No one knows what will happen tomorrow, so why not make the most of today? By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to step out the rut of your everyday life experience, exciting new things. Everyday life to experience exciting new things. Doesn't have to be anything dramatic, just a couple of minor adjustments that can add a little adventure and zing. This is a time to be inquisitive and daring. You might want to rearrange your future or experiment with new styles of clothing. Perhaps you could eat a different type of food, take up a new hobby, or go on an overseas voyage. Sometimes a new version of something similar is enough to shake it up, and that's exactly what that tower means. Shaking things up, which is triggering rebirths. And this could be something that you either expressed or some sort of an expression, a self-expression of teaching and learning. Awakening people to transitions. But for some of you, you could be learning a lesson in this life, in this particular life, that has brought a profound change, that has taught you some sort of an important lesson, that has triggered you into a rebirth into this life, or maybe a rebirth into the current life. Even a random act of kindness can be an adventure in itself. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you towards new experiences and adventures. You've got people to meet and plenty of things to see, so open yourself up to the unknown, revitalize your soul, and broaden your horizons. Adventure stimulates the life force and enhances your connection to source. Affirmation: I broaden my life experience and therefore expand the growth of my soul. Right? Expansion, rebirth. You're being taught a lesson about a spiritual career, a spiritual rebirth. You are learning a lesson because you've been put on time out. You've been disciplined. Somebody may have a lack of compassion with nature. Or maybe being taught how to be more compassionate with nature, Aquarius, right? So it's cool that your door is taking you into your birth, into that life, which has triggered a rebirth in that life. So 1657, 1565, 1755. So this could have been during the witch trial days. We got a 7 and a 10. So you could have died when you were 55. You could have died when you were 18. Something along them lines. All right. So there you go. So what is this past life that they're entering into? What about this past life and birth, adventure with the throat chakra? Tell me a little bit more about this past life. Give me it. Show me. Show me something about this past life and when it concerns birth and rebirth. Adventure for Aquarian Collective. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Spirituality and religion. See the hands on the Bible. All right, on the bottom of the deck, lessons and blessings. Yeah, something about timing here. And this is 10, 2, and I think 3, 4. So 2:20 could be significant. We have a pocket watch. Somebody could have been a Judas, is something else that I'm getting. So spirituality and religion, rebirth, going on a new adventure when it comes to your spiritual journey. Maybe even communication, because I'm seeing strong throat chakra here. Everyone's soul enjoys varied experiences and opportunities. So it's very common for us to explore a number of different religious and spiritual paths as we travel through lifetimes. While spiritual growth and knowledge accumulate during all lifetimes, the specific spiritual religious path differs in each one. Perhaps the religion you are raised with doesn't coincide with your true beliefs. This acknowledgement may trigger guilt, fear, that's at 55, trigger, or shame unless you're aware of the bigger picture. Your spiritual knowledge is housed within your soul, and you are an eternal being who is forever connected to divine infinite wisdom. This card asks you to explore alternative religious and spiritual paths where you will seek to find inner peace and answers you seek, right? Teaching and learning, your spiritual career. And you may have experienced a time out on this adventure, right? And this time out may have triggered you for a specific reason. Okay? So we're going to see what this purpose was. What was the purpose of this birth, adventure, spirituality, trigger, and religion? What was the purpose of this trigger with the 55 energy? So a tower moment happened. This tower moment triggered a rebirth. This rebirth was part of your spiritual journeys, part of your soul's journey. Because I'm seeing a 55, which is that tower moment, and then we have the 7, which talks about like the challenge that you had to experience was part of your growth, part of your ascension, which is exactly what spirituality, what the spirituality religion card talks about. So what was the purpose of this trigger on a spiritual journey that caused a rebirth or a birth? I feel like it made you see something from a different perspective. Absolutely. What was the purpose of this for Aquarius? Oracle cards. You're able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Heart's desires. The angels supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become reality. So what I feel for you, Aquarius, is you in this past life was able to use tarot cards, oracle cards, even go as far as a crystal ball for guidance, like a crystal reader. Every day was a new adventure. See the blue card, you were able to communicate, you were able to guide other people through their rebirth. You had a spiritual career of learning and teaching people through the wisdom of your own experiences. Spiritual career, you were a spiritualist, but for some of you, you may have got a time out for something, some sort of a trigger, something that maybe you did cause you to have a time out. Yeah. And this time out actually triggered you to change your perspective. So your purpose on this adventure was to be on a spiritual journey, to be able to access and discern answers, guide others, guide yourself. Since the time you were born, you've had this gift, is something I feel in this life, right? Some of them were lessons, some of them were blessings. This is something that was handed down from your mother. So you could have been a mother, or this could have been your mother that handed this gift down to you. If you are a female in this life, you were a male in this past life. If you were a male in this life, you were a female in this past life. This talks about being confused. Some of you could be bi. For others of you, this talks about being infertile, right? You could have fertility problems in this life. You may desire to have a child, become a mother or a father, but it's not because there was a blessing. Some of you, I feel like you abused it. I feel like you abused your power, right? for some of you. That's what I see. So what is a higher self message that you want to give this Aquarius? What is a higher self message? Oh, I didn't read the oracle cards thing. So let's read oracle cards. You have an affinity with working with oracle cards, and they speak to you as whispers from the angels. This card comes to you as a validation of the thought you've had of incorporating oracle card readings into your career. You could give readings as a full-time occupation where you offer guidance and advice to answer clients' questions, or you may incorporate card readings as an aspect of your healing profession. For instance, by using the words on the front as a focal point as you begin your sessions. Oracle cards can also give you personal guidance, and that can boost any career path. So that's where that communication's coming in. Somebody, I feel, with the double 55 abused their power in this past life. I feel like also for some of you, from the time you were born, you have been able to do this. Maybe your mother taught you, right? But there is a lesson as well as a blessing. So that's that tower moment. There was a lesson involved in this. You could have caused division between couples. Again, abusing your power. All right, so let's move on. A higher self message to the Aquarians. A higher self message, what they need to know right now in the present moment. Aquarius collective, what they need to know right now in this present moment from their higher self. So you're being asked to be in the present moment. Be present. So we have a dog there. We also have a dragonfly with a couple of flowers. Dogs to me are loyalty. Okay, so your full presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself and others. Life is happening right now in this moment. Today is the only day that matters. Anchor yourself in the now and give it your all. Notice the details and drink in sweetness. Be present. Okay? I feel like this is telling you to not only be present, but to stay loyal to yourself. Because you have something to offer other people. All right? All right. So yeah, be pause. Be pause. Pause. Great things are born from those brave enough to fly. Those who are willing to risk failure. Your dreams require action, and you're ready to make a move. Remember, you have nothing to lose. If you flop, you'll receive valuable insight. So get off your butt and take a deep breath and go for it. Risk it. Something about birds. Bluebirds. And then look at all the butterflies talking about rebirth. So you're being asked, if you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's a sign that this isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove. All right, so that is what I see. Your higher self is telling you to be present. Tomorrow isn't here and yesterday is gone. So today is the only day that matters. And stay loyal to that. So what is Aquarius's gut telling them? Trust their vibes. What is their gut telling them? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. clear the path. Look at that big hand, right? And look at the hands on your past life. We have a number 20. This card fell off the top of the deck. So we have a book, right? Look, there's a book. We have a butterfly. We have a piggy bank. We have a bluebird. See? Butterflies. A bluebird. It's a number 20. And then we have aura cleanse, but we're going to take the top card too. Talk shop 17. Yeah, so you're being asked to clear your aura, clear your energy field. This will help you to remain present. Take a pause before you take the next step, so that you can be clear about what you want to do, where you want to go, along them lines. So let's go ahead and read Clear the Path, number 20. It fell out of the deck. That's why I took it. For Aquarius, you can hear your spirit guide. Oh, you can't hear your spirit guides. That's why you're being asked to cleanse your aura, cleanse your space, clear your path. You can't hear your spirit guides or feel any connection to your higher self until you dig yourself out from under the dead energy that comes from holding on to what no longer serves you. Everything has a vibration that either uplifts or aids your soul's growth or bogs you down and interferes. Let go of everything that doesn't lend a positive, uplifting vibration, regardless of its material value. Never mind the rationale that you must keep it in just in case you'll need it someday. So somebody could be a hoarder. You won't. Clear it out. Your purse, your wallet, your car, your closet, your garage, your personal phone book, and your desk. Higher energies are trying to move in, but they're blocked at the door. It's a brand new day for a brand new higher vibration. As my teacher Charlie once told me, you cannot reach for the new until you let go of what is in the hand. Can't reach for the new until you let go what's in the hand. So something about that hand. Somebody could be a bit materialistic. Yeah. Okay, so 17, talk shop. You know that you're steady on your psychic legs when you can't wait to share wonderful psychic stories with your kindred spirits who also like the talk vibes. Don't let your ego get in the way and convince you to hide your vibes or stop you from sharing the positive experiences they bring. Your ego is acting out of fear and is trying to protect you from being hurt, such as being criticized by others for your vibes. But who cares? Your vibes take good care of you. Openly and joyously acknowledge this. It's time to review your vibes from the higher plateau of love and generosity. Notice how peaceful you become when you trust your vibes. It's not only natural to want to share your positive experience with others. Sixth sensory people love to talk about their intuitive experiences and have a wonderful, colorful language that transmits the higher joy vibrations that are so enriching to the heart chakra. They use the word love a lot, and it's time for you to join in. When we share your experiences with five sensory people, however, don't try to convert them to sixth sensory living. Just let the world know you're comfortable trusting your vibes and you don't need approval from anyone. Your happy life is approval enough. So you have to clear some sort of talk, right? Some sort of talk about who you are and your psychic abilities. You have to clear it. So somebody could be gossiping. Somebody could be in a lower vibrational energy, and your gut is telling you it's time to cleanse that. It's time to become more flexible, right? So pause, listen to your higher self, because your higher self is telling you that every day is a new day, and your purpose is to find joy, happiness. So somebody could be in a lower vibrational energy of gossip, lies, See how two people are talking? This could be with another person as well. I'm seeing 2017, so that could be significant. The year 2017 could be significant, which will be 9 years ago. Okay, so that is what I see. So let's move on into what is a sign that you Aquarians are seeing. What is a sign that you're showing the Aquarius collective? All right, what is a sign that the Aquarius collective is seeing? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Spirit of the Grim Reaper, death, ending, and winter. Whoo, daddy. All right, so death, rebirth. Rebirth. Somebody could be learning a very hard lesson about, somebody could also be a medium here, is something else that I'm getting. Somebody could be learning a hard lesson about something that they said back in 2017. Somebody to the present moment, from 2017 to the present moment, something about that time frame, which is 2026 now. So 9 years ago to the present moment. I'm also seeing 16 and 17. So 9-10 years ago. Something about 9-10 years ago. And then we have Spirit of the Moon. Cycles, visions, and dreams. Here. So something about the moon's energy. Visions, dreams, spells. Somebody could be casting spells. Astral traveling. There we got the communication card. Right? Gossip, rival. Yeah. Somebody could be gossiping, clearing the path, talking, gossiping, talking about with their rivals, with their posse, right? We have communication. We have travel, journey, relocation, moving on. So it's about, yeah, spells, captivation, and temporary with the Spirit of the Moon. Visions and dreams. So somebody is on a timeout here, is what I feel, until you cleanse this area. And this is number 32, another 5 coming through. Somebody could be using symbols, like not symbols. What are they called? I can't think of what I want to say. It doesn't really matter. All right, so a soul's message. A message from Aquarius's soul. A message from Aquarius's soul. Something they need to know coming out of this reading. Something that Aquarius needs to know. A soul message. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Peace. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in the universe. See, there's that moon energy again. And on the bottom of the deck, beauty. I am deeply and profoundly beautiful. Peace. Breathe and breathe again, deeply and often. Everything is flowing as it's meant to be, smoothly and effortlessly. All is in perfect harmony. Aquarius, your soul wants you to know true peace isn't static and boring. It's full of grace, enthusiasm, and vitality. Tranquility is the awareness that all is unfolding according to divine plan. Serenity isn't something that you have to attain, work at, or search for. It's already dwelling within you. It's to experience this within yourself. Simplify your life, spend time in nature, and take time to listen to the messages of your soul. Peace transcends fear, and the illusion of separation connects you intimately to God. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. So breathe it out. If something is triggering you, breathe it out. There's no need to gossip. There's no need to go to your friends and be a rival and talk shop or talk about somebody who has similarities to you, say another psychic or another medium. For some of you, you may be unalive. You may be unaliving here with the spirit of the Grim Reaper. I'll show you the first word on that card right there. And you may need to find peace with this, right? Because you're going to come back through and be born again. You need to be taught perhaps some sort of a lesson that maybe you did not finalize in a past life. You're being taught a lesson again in this life. You could be a mother figure here. And in this past life, you could have been a guy, right? Alrighty, so that is your message there, Aquarius. Thank you for watching.